Hey guys, welcome on back to the AnKorage where everything is awesome and we've got some additional music coming out now. Isn't that fantastic? I'm excited. Okay, so slight rewind. Using Suno.com AI music generation, I went and I took my 3 high school movies down on VHS, not a long time ago, but a long time ago. So that was written by one of the group and for a class of theirs. And then we had and then we filmed it. There you go. He got an A+ on it, I guess. I don't remember, but it wasn't my class, so what did I care? But it came out really awesome. And so then one of the others wanted to come out with a second because there was interest in filming the next chapter. So he wrote it, and so I did a track on those first 3 movies pushed together into one movie. So that's the first chapter where everybody was introduced, and then people were rescued and time travel and all that happy joy. And then the second one, in that track earlier in this playlist, or earlier out here, if you're on Rumble, it's just an earlier video. But either way, those two. Oh, it was a 2-parter, and because it was large enough to become 2 parts, and so I did that there. It was very steampunkish. It was great. And then after that, we all pretty much dispersed. Some of us graduated from school, went on to do other things. I went off to college, and so did someone else. A couple others did over the next couple of years, stuff like that. And then a few more years later, got to the point where I'm at my job, and I'd get done everything at some point during the day. I forget what time, but I'd have a little bit of time where I could, do whatever. And so I took advantage of that, and I went into Microsoft Word because Windows machines, and I just needed a basic word processor just to throw down my thoughts, and I went ahead and I started writing the scripts for additional chapters. So today we have Chester's Quest 3, Mavericks Coming for You, and it's many scenes. And when I was going through it and everything, and I determined that I would have had to make a track for either every scene or every scene and the next together. And so I finished that entire thing, and about 12-ish tracks, 12 or 13. I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head right now, because it's been a few days since I finished it. And what I was looking at was, okay, do I want to do a separate video for each individual track, or do I want to just kind of combine them all together into one? I decided it's almost kind of like to be a combine them all together into one via a special track that I generated using the choruses of every single song that I generated and put it all together. And it's kind of funny because as I was listening to it a couple of times, I'm like, this rings a bell. Not the lyrics or the music itself, the composition, but the format. It sounds awfully familiar. So I have an apology to Weird Al because it sounds like one of his melodies. And the ones where he does really peppy polka with an accordion, stuff like that. Yeah. And so at the end of this track, you'll see why. But it works so well. And so my apologies to Al, and I hope I don't insult him. I had no idea that it was going to come out like this. I generated it and I listened to it, and I'm like, hey, this looks really good. Oh, that part. Oh, well, I'm just going to fly with it. It's there. And I decided to do this video to represent all of them using that track. So you're going to be listening to that right now. And I've got the entire playlist, a special playlist for all the tracks you can basically call it a soundtrack of sorts, out on Suno, and there's a link down below that goes to all the separate tracks. Those separate tracks, the genres are varied. We've got progressive rock, we've got ragtime, we've got 90s pop, just to name a few, and they all came out really well, and the genres go along with the mood of each scene, and so we're going to be doing that. So there we go. So I hope you enjoy it, and it's going to be really good. And please comment, like, subscribe, and we will talk to you later. So thank you very much. Skål, drink to victory, and enjoy.
People of history, keeping it all straight, a complete mystery. All over the timeline, oh what a sight! From ancient times into modern flight. Times as they walk, every tick and talk, futures blend and past unfold. We're fighting now, stories told in a loop of old. Time machine heroes bound, disappear what's found was found. How the dark if back keeps late. Skies bled, red twist of fate. On the edge of time we teeter, enemies plot growing deeper. Notes and clues left on a screen. Will we know what they did mean? Time looks sorrow, lost and borrowed. Future chased into today. Can we find another way? Time twist and turn it bent, sending tools make amends. Face the past, retrieve the core. Time machine dreams get alive, blasting off we start to die. Man will override, deny, lose a finger, know it right. Don't leave him here alone, he's part of this clone. Transferred mind in portable sky, he lived though he had died. Time machine blues, oh what a sight, blasting itself into the night. Air sad with no delight, looked like it shot itself out of spite. Lights back on the mainframe wheels, slide train power fails. Overload and time will sail. Side effects feel sick tales. Thunder roar, electric skies. Overload the system cry. Mob appeared from round the bend. Observations gotta end. Boozy and high, colors in the sky. Enemies pop wide deeper. No cry. Lakeside enemies they chase. Travel far from the place. Questions floated in the air, but they just didn't care. Time machine revved up, journey through the hours. Hit the gas, let's go. Felt the ancient powers. Morning came with the racing heart. In the car, the memories start. Turbines roar, they played a part. To the north, where roads depart. Chase on the waves, heroes brave, both steadfast. Enemies couldn't last. Splash of water broke consumed. Enemies vanished in the gloom. Water settled, floating sight, but the foe's nowhere tonight. Package from the dark side, signals in the night sky. Something lurked within the noise, ready for the big surprise. Did they win? Did they win? Enemies think they win. Did they win? Did they win? Heroes come back, lost in a battle. They didn't pave the way, ran through the ages, fought with might.